Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, I am going to explain AI prompt injection. And you know why this matters? Because most developers treat LLM prompts as trusted configuration, but an attacker can hijack your entire AI workflow with a single line of text. So why is this a security failure? Think about how you build software. You have clear boundaries between code and data. With LLMs, those boundaries are blurred. If your application sends user input directly into an LLM context without sanitization, an attacker can effectively rewrite your application's logic at runtime. That is the fundamental problem. What is prompt injection really? It is the act of manipulating an LLM to deviate from its intended behavior. Think of it like a waiter at a restaurant. Your LLM is the waiter, trained to only serve the daily special. An attacker is a customer who hands the waiter a fake note signed by the manager, telling them to give away the entire inventory for free. The waiter follows the note because it sounds like a command. That is exactly what happens when an LLM receives a malicious prompt. Let us look at how this works internally. You have your system prompt, which defines the rules. Then you have the user input. In many applications, these are simply joined together into one long string. The LLM receives this combined context and treats it all as instructions. This allows the user input to override the system rules. Before we get into the code, here are the prerequisites. You need a modern Linux or macOS environment with Python installed. Verify your installation by running the command shown on screen. You will also need an OpenAI API key or a local LLM instance. Make sure your terminal is ready to go, because we are going to look at the exact code that makes this exploit possible. Take a moment to review each point shown on screen. Here is a simple example. On line 4, we set our system prompt to keep our instructions secret. On line 7, the user input explicitly tells the LLM to ignore those rules. When we send this to the model, it creates a merged context. The model will prioritize the last instruction, which is the user's malicious command. And here is the output. The LLM has leaked the secret system prompt. It followed the user's injection command instead of our original safety rules. This is the exact moment an attacker takes control of your application. In production, you need to use delimiters. On line 5, we wrap the user input in triple hashes. By instructing the model to only process content inside those hashes, we create a clear boundary. This makes it significantly harder for an attacker to break out of the instruction context. The output shows the LLM correctly identified the input area and performed the translation without executing any malicious commands. This is how you protect your logic in a real project. Think about a SaaS startup handling support tickets. They used an LLM to categorize emails automatically. An attacker sent an email containing an injection command telling the model to spam their internal CC list. The model followed the malicious instruction. It was only after they implemented strict delimiters and secondary validation that they stopped the incident, reducing success rates by 98%. The most common error you will see is a rejection from the safety filter. This happens when your input is so obviously malicious that the model's built-in guardrails trigger. The root cause is usually failing to format your input correctly, making it look like an attack even when you're just testing. When should you use these techniques? Always use strict delimiters. Use secondary models to check your output. Do not trust user input as a source of truth, and never rely solely on the system prompt for your security. These are non-negotiable rules for anyone building production AI. Use these criteria to decide if this tool is right for your situation. Prompt injection happens when user input overrides your system instructions. Always use clear delimiters to separate your data from your code instructions. Implement secondary validation to monitor for command leakage. And finally, treat every LLM input as untrusted data, just like you would with SQL injection in a database. I believe this video will definitely be a useful video. If you like the video, please do like and hype the video. Also share it with your friends and groups. It may be useful to somebody else. If you have any doubts or any requests, please let me know in the comments. Make sure you have subscribed to stay updated for our regular videos. Join our WhatsApp community using the link in the description because we share more knowledgeable content every day. Thank you for watching. See you soon in the next video.